I honestly don't know why I'm writing this. Maybe I need to get it off my chest. Maybe I need to know I'm not crazy. Or maybe I just want to feel like someone out there will read this and go, yeah, man. That was messed up. Because that's how I feel. Messed up. Betrayed. Confused. Angry. Heartbroken. All of it, all at once. I'm 29. My girlfriend, ex-girlfriend now, I guess, is 27. We were together for a little over 5 years. Met through mutual friends, started hanging out more often in group settings, then texting constantly, then dating. It was one of those slow burns that turn into something you think is permanent. At least I thought so. She was my best friend. And I don't mean that in some corny, Instagram caption way. I mean, she was the person I'd talk to about everything. Bad day at work. She'd listen. Weird dream. I'd tell her. Stupid TikTok. I'd send it to her and she'd actually laugh. I thought she got me. I thought we got each other. That's what hurts the most now. For context, I work in software, nothing glamorous. Long hours, a lot of meetings, half my time spent telling non-tech people why we can't build something in 2 days. She worked as a marketing coordinator for a mid-sized company in our city. We both had careers that kept us busy, but we always made time for each other. Friday night takeout and movies. Sunday morning coffee runs. Texting little things during the day. I thought we were solid. Then came Josh. Josh worked with her. I knew about him before I even met him. She'd mentioned him a few times. Josh helped me with this campaign. Josh client loved our proposal. Josh is hilarious, you'd like him. At first, I didn't think anything of it. I mean, co-workers talk. They vent. They share inside jokes. I'm not the insecure type. Or at least I wasn't. I met Josh once. Just once. It was at her company's holiday party last year. She brought me as her +1, we dressed up, made small talk with her team, and then there he was. Josh. Average-looking guy, dark hair, beard, tallish, wore a blazer over a t-shirt like he was trying too hard. He smiled when he saw her, and she smiled back in a way I'd never seen before. It was subtle. Too subtle for anyone else to notice. But I did. It was in her eyes. The way they lit up. The way her voice shifted slightly higher when she said his name. I felt it in my gut. That was the first time I felt something was off. But I didn't say anything. Didn't want to be that guy, you know. The jealous boyfriend who reads too much into things. So I shoved it down. Told myself I was being ridiculous. After that party, I started noticing little things. Her phone suddenly had a password. Not that I ever went through it, but she used to leave it open all the time. Now it was face-locked and always flipped screen down. She started working late. Like, a lot. Josh and I have to finish a pitch. Late meeting with Josh. Josh and I are grabbing a quick bite before heading back to the office. Always Josh. Always conveniently when I couldn't check up on it. I tried to brush it off. I tried to trust her. But the gut feeling. It didn't go away. It got worse. One night, she came home around 11. Said she was working on a presentation with Josh. She looked tired, had her hair in a messy bun, makeup half worn off. I asked how the pitch went. She said, "Good. I think we nailed it." Then she kissed my cheek, said she was exhausted, and went straight to bed. The next morning, while she was in the shower, her Apple Watch lit up with a text. "Last night was perfect. Wish we didn't have to pretend." My stomach dropped. The contact name was J. No emoji. Just J. But I knew. I didn't say anything right away. I just stared at that message until the screen dimmed. She came out of the shower, kissed me like nothing had happened, and got dressed for work. I couldn't eat. Couldn't think. My brain was racing. What did pretend mean? Pretend to be just co-workers? Pretend to be just friends? Or pretend she was still with me? I spent the whole day spiraling. I didn't confront her. I didn't want to go in blind. I needed to know. Needed proof. Needed something undeniable. So I waited. And I started paying attention. That weekend, she said she was going to her sister's place for a girls' night. I said cool, have fun. I kissed her goodbye. Then I waited 15 minutes, grabbed my keys, and followed her. I know. It sounds bad. But I needed the truth. She didn't go to her sister's. She went to a little Airbnb on the outskirts of town. I parked far enough to not be seen and waited. 10 minutes later, Josh pulled up. They hugged. Not a friendly hug. Not a side hug. It was the kind of hug where you close your eyes and breathe someone in. Then they went inside. I sat there in my car for hours. Just processing. Heart racing. Chest tight. I didn't cry. Not then. I just sat there, feeling like the ground had been ripped out from under me. Everything we had, 5 years, it was all a lie. Or at least it had become one. I didn't confront her that night, didn't even tell her I knew. I let her come home the next morning, smelling like someone else's cologne, telling me they watched chick flicks and drank wine. I nodded. Smiled. Said I was glad she had fun. Then I started planning. Over the next few days, I started going through old messages. Socials. Emails. Anything I could find. I wanted to know how long it had been going on. I found messages back to 4 months ago, private DMs, little flirty comments, even a photo of a bracelet he gave her, just because. My heart broke all over again. But I still didn't say anything. I needed to be smart. Calm. Precise. That weekend, she had another girls' night. I knew she'd go back to him. So I followed again. Same Airbnb. Same routine. But this time, I waited until about an hour in, then walked up to the door and knocked. She answered in one of my old t-shirts. The look on her face when she saw me. I'll never forget it. Panic. Guilt. Shame. Like a kid caught stealing. Josh appeared behind her. Shirtless. I didn't say a word. I just looked at her. Then at him. Then back at her. She opened her mouth to speak, but I turned and walked away. She tried calling me 15 times that night. Texted me paragraphs. I'm sorry. It wasn't what it looked like. Can we talk? I blocked her. Now here's where the twist comes in. A week later, I get a message from a girl named Claire. She introduces herself as Josh's fiancée. Yeah. Fiancé. Turns out, he was engaged the whole time. They'd been planning a wedding. And she found out about my ex the same way I found out about her, through a suspicious message and some late-night stalking. Claire and I met up. We talked for hours. Compared timelines. Laughed bitterly at the lies we were both fed. She ended it with Josh. I told her she deserved better. A month later, Claire and I started texting more regularly. Then talking. Then hanging out. Now? We're dating. I know it sounds insane, but there's something about surviving the same storm that makes you connect with someone on a deeper level. We're taking it slow. No expectations. Just honesty. My ex tried reaching out a few times since. Through friends. Through a burner email. She said she made a mistake. That it didn't mean anything. That she wanted to fix things. But I'm done fixing what someone else broke on purpose. So yeah, that's my story. I thought I was losing everything. But maybe I was just clearing space for something better.